Bentornati! Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond, where the onions are slowly but surely taking over the world. Okay, as you can see, I've expanded my silver farming onion operation here. This is now double what it was before. It's all growing on rich soil farmland, of course, hydrated, but also enjoying the benefit of these lily pads of fertility. Again, these are relics. If we look it up in here, it's from Reliquary, yes, and it's pretty easy to craft. We know where to get or how to buy these ingredients, so I crafted 2 of those, and as you can see, every once in a while, it practically bone meals everything, and that, in addition to the extra random bone mealing applied by the rich soil, it makes it pretty quick. Pretty quick. I also tried magical farmland from Forbidden and Arcanus. You get this by applying magical bone meal, I guess. Yes, this thing, arcane bone meal. You click arcane bone meal on farmland, and it's supposed to be good in that the crops give double yield, and that definitely works. However, the extra bone mealing of the rich soil turns out it's even better. So this thing is as fast as it can possibly go. I also changed a little bit the way I collect items. I had to replace this bit with a chute, because the chute is really fast. Every time the contraption swings by, everything is dropped, and I found out that the andesite funnel works pretty much instantly when it's placed horizontally like this. The only problem is that we can't really filter when we are collecting the onions this rapidly. So we're gonna have the eventual, body beans just sitting there, and some of them may despawn, but it's okay. Also, like from here, while I was working on other things, I already collected probably a couple of chestfuls of silver, as demonstrated by these 51 gold coins, representing 51 stacks of silver coins. Then, what else is going on? What else did I do? I took my Tinker's plate armor and applied a bunch of really cool modifiers to it. So as you can see, the helmet got the diamond, revitalizing 1, which means 2 jeweled apples, and blast protection 3. Blast protection is the one made with the emerald reinforcements. So I think this is so 1 emerald gives 3 of these, so it's 8 emeralds worth of it for 1 level, and I applied it 3 times, so it's 24 emeralds worth of emerald plates to give blast protection 3, which amounts to 24% explosion resistance, which is pretty amazing. Then what else? On the plate, chest plate, I like the play on words there. Again, revitalizing, so another extra heart, plus melee protection. Melee protection comes from the cobalt plates, cobalt reinforcements, and again 3 nuggets, so 1 ingot gives 3, so again it's like 24 total cobalt ingots to get melee protection 3. Then I got revitalizing again on the plate leggings and speedy 2. Actually, to get the extra modifier, I think I applied what did I use? Maybe I can see it if I do this. I applied both writable, so writable is book and quill, and recapitated, so any head, any mob head allows you to get 1 extra augment slot. Augment modifier, I'm sorry, I'm just switching terms around every time. And then on the plate boots, diamond double dump. No, please, not that. Diamond double jump and revitalizing 1 again. So in total, as you can see, I get 4 full extra hearts and a bunch of protection, making this very, very nice indeed. Also, look at this manual sword now. I applied 3 levels of sharpness using a bunch of quartz, nether quartz. Then severing 1. Severing is still pretty easy if you have a couple of necrotic bones, and this makes it so good. Like, you actually get heads, but also extra items like the thingies here, the rabbit's foot, pretty frequently, actually. And then a single netherite ingot that just raises durability and damage, and that gets us to 12.36 attack damage, but there's also a plus 2.79% attack damage, it says there. Anyway, it's pretty amazing. Like, this sword now kills a creeper in 2 swings. You'll never have a creeper explode on you anymore. So, what else? Let me get my notes. I jumped a lot. I didn't mean to, but apparently I did jump a whole bunch. Because I can now claim this keeping in shape rewards. I apparently jumped a total of 16,000 times. And I can get 60 silvers out of that. Also, hunt for the undead. I apparently killed 40 skeletons. There you go. More silver. We weren't really hurting for it, but you know what? Then, remember when I said we can get spawners by doing the cart contraption thing? Where, you know, you place the contraption with the cart controller and the spawner is supposed to stick to the contraption, and then you right-click it with the wrench, and, well, turns out that was possible in the early days of this mod pack, because I've definitely seen a couple of other content creators do it, but now it's disabled. So apparently the mod pack creator didn't really want you to move spawners that easily. Now, we can still move them, but we cannot move spawners across dimension. And for example, if I wanted to get all the way to, let me see, there's supposed to be a dungeon somewhere. I have one mapped. Let's say, yes, this round structure here, this is a roguelite dungeon. There's supposed to be many spawners down there, and especially deep down. We can move them on rails, so I can't really pick them up. But if I had enough patience to, I don't know, use my boring machine to bore a hugely long tunnel. How long is that? From 600 to 1600, so it will be like 1,000 blocks long railway, or underground railway up to there. I could definitely, with a little bit of work, snag all those spawners and bring them in here to make a really powerful mob farm. It would be a lot of work though. If you're super interested in seeing that, if you're okay with seeing maybe a couple of episodes just for that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever be hurting too much for mob drops. And should we always have an alternative in the fact that we can just pay onion silver for those mob drops. Because I think definitely if we go to the shipments, all the possible mob drops, I think, are in here. Possibly. Maybe. Last 2 things before we move on. I jumped again into the nether. Since I couldn't move the spawners, I brought a few burners, and I right-click on the blaze spawners, so I have blaze burners that we can use at some point should we need. And then I played around a little bit from the pedestals from Reliquary. Now, these 2 are for display only, but if you look pedestals, if you combine a pedestal with 4 diamonds, you get a magic pedestal, let's see, what does it say? A pedestal is a fancy way of displaying your items, but at the same time, it also allows some automation. Coin of Fortune, when active, picks up the items and XP and puts these in containers beside the pedestal. When inactive, prevents players and pedestal with fortune coin from picking up items in its range. So basically, the active version of these pedestals can create many different effects based on the tool or item that hovers over them. And I have a demonstration of this right here by my farms. Look at this. So this is a pedestal with a bucket. This is collecting milk from my cows in here. And I had it at first like in here, right beside this multi-block create fluid tank. And it just, you know, it fills so quickly. The only problem I saw with this is that if I now were to take some milk away, since this is now full, the bucket became full itself. Like at the beginning, if I do this, like if this was still half full, like the bucket wouldn't fill up, right? And while that's true, it means that it's still able to, let's say, unload into a nearby tank. But now it becomes kind of locked. I mean, I don't have an automatic way to siphon and use the milk right now, so it's not a huge problem. But I don't know. Maybe it's not even that big of a deal. Another very nice use is, oh, I guess there was a pair of shears in here, and it was collecting white wool. And we have quite a lot right now. I guess the shears do take durability damage, so I need to replace the shears in there. And then the other one in here, right behind this 2x2 drawer, is the one with the coin of fortune, which should be able to collect, right? Coin of fortune, why are you not collecting? Also, these animals seem uncannily attracted. Oh, that's why it's disabled. Wait, can you move, cow? Move. Right click on the button and it's now active. So if I now throw these, yeah, see, they immediately disappear and they're getting in here. Okay, so pedestals definitely, so they are pretty cheap. The standard one is made like this is just quartz. And then for diamonds, they definitely allow for some nifty automations project. Definitely keep an eye out for that. We're gonna be using them more in the future. Okay, so that's it for our recap. Now, let's get prepared for today's build. This is gonna be awesome, I think. Let me show you, first of all, where the build is gonna be placed. Yes, we're gonna be down near bedrock. This is finally our multi-material cobblestone generator. Let's quickly jump down here. Okay, this is just the setup, the preparation, okay? So, this, that is not yet complete, the lava is in here, this is gonna be our multi-block cobblestone generator. Now remember, in this mod pack, when the cobble generates on top of bedrock, it's got a chance of becoming another kind of stone. So for example, on here, it's just gonna be normal cobblestone. Okay, but on here, see, this is now granite, and this is diorite, and this is random. And among the things that might come out of this is also andesite, which is what we need. There's also gonna be a use for other kinds of stone. Wait, I didn't really manage to pick it up. Can you give me that? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, andesite, see? Sometimes you get also andesite. But also we can find uses for the other kinds of stone. Then the entire contraption is gonna allow us to get all the cobblestone that gets generated in here of all the different kinds and bring it in one smooth movement under these mechanical drills. The mechanical drills are sitting right above these chutes that then go to belts and belts into the andesite funnel and in here. Okay? So all of this that you are seeing, it's stuff that you've seen a million times by now. This is just a windmill going through some cogwheels and then adjustable gear shifts and encased chain drives, and then it speeds up and it's just powering our mechanical drills. Now, how do we do this motion of picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks at a time and move them from here to here? This is what we're gonna work on in a second. Okay, so let me go up top and fetch all the materials we need. Alright, so the contraption we're about to build revolves around the create block called sticker. If I hold W on this, it should show us the way it works. Stickers are ideal for redstone controlled block attachment. So when you give it a redstone signal, now it's important to remember this should be a pulse, okay? Should it come in contact with an existing signal, it's not gonna work. Then it attaches to whatever block it was in front, and now that block is able to move together with the entire contraption. Then, when the contraption stops again, maybe in another position, you give it another pulse, and it releases whatever that block was. Now this can also work in combination with the ability of a chassis to attach multiple blocks in a line. Okay, so we're gonna use a sticker right after a chassis to basically stick and grab the entire row of cobblestone that's getting generated there. And then through a mechanical bearing, we're gonna rotate that entire row under the drills. So, first of all, we need that sticker. How is this made? A single slime, then some cobble, and I think we have everything. Let's get a slime ball. Get in here. There we go, sticker. Okay, I thought for a second that I had one already, but I didn't, which is cool. Then I have windmill bearings, but not an actual mechanical bearing. Yes, turntable. Yes, mechanical bearing. Then, what else do I need? I need a gear shift, a clutch, and 2 contacts. So, gear shift, easy. A clutch, again, very easy. And redstone contacts. Super easy. I need, I think I need, how many of these do I need? I need 3 of these. What am I missing? A single iron plate. Let me get this done in a second. Iron plate done. Redstone contacts. Okay, we have enough. Then I'm gonna need a few items to make the logic part, the controlling part of the machine. To do that, we're gonna need things like pulse repeaters, adjustable pulse repeaters, and timers, things of that nature. Some of these come from Create itself, and some are added by the Project Red integration mod. If you look at all these different devices in this mod, they all come from the stone cutting crafting mechanics, and so they all come out of circuit assemblies. Circuit assemblies are made of some andesite, circuit plate, and red alloy wire. Red alloy wire you already saw in some previous episode. Circuit plates are created by smelting smooth stone, which in turn is created by smelting stone, and so on and so forth. I have some already prepared in here so that we don't have to waste any more time. So, circuit plates, red alloy wire. I even went ahead and made some framed alloy wire, which is gonna be useful. For example, if we need to not only stick the red alloy wire on a surface, but then, you know, move in 3 dimensions like this, which is pretty good. So how many do I need? Let's see. Let's get like maybe 10 for now. Then we come in here, place the circuit assembly in here, and I look again at my list. I want to get this right. So 3 powered toggle latch. 1, 2, 3. 2 pulse repeaters. 1 and 2. Then a timer. Timer. XOR, XNOR, toggle timer. Yes. And then 2 adjustable pulse repeaters. I think these things here. 1 and 2. Okay, I have everything. Let's go downstairs and I'll show you what we need to do. Okay, here we are. So let's start first of all blocking out the contraption. I'm gonna need my red toolbox and my brown toolbox. Let's put them... No, you can't go in here. You can go in here though. 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm gonna need a few chassis. Linear chassis, yes. Then I'm gonna need my super glue. Absolutely. I probably want to move other things away from here, like the cobblestone, the sticks, the arrows probably, and I think I need all the rest of the things. Okay. So, first of all, let's put down our mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearing is gonna sit. So 1, 2, 3. Mechanical bearing is gonna sit right here. Then, in front of this mechanical bearing goes the linear chassis. I think, I'm just thinking probably it's gonna be better if I move this 1 block further. Just cause I wanna make sure I'm not gonna pick up any blocks that I don't really want to. Can you rotate, please? Movement mode always plays when stop. Yes, that's exactly what we want. Okay, we want chassis, chassis, chassis. I actually want those chassis to rotate. So you do this and this. Now, these two don't need to stick to many things. So 1 is gonna be more than enough. This one though, this need to be able to pick up the, well, actually another block in front of it. So let me do that and put another chassis there. Okay, because after this we can have the sticker, and the sticker needs to grab 8 blocks. So this one actually needs to grab 9, like that. So this both the sticker and everything else. Well, everything. The sticker and 8 cobblestones of various kind. So we place some of that in there. Then I can take my sticker, and that's it. Okay. Now, this is a mechanical bearing, so all of this can rotate, right? And I can demonstrate the action even just with a hand crank. Now, the only thing I need to be careful about is to not rotate this and stop it in the ground, because then I would possibly lose all these blocks. But, okay, if I crank this, it's pretty quick, as you see. Wow. For a second, I was worried there. And already I messed up. Because I need to be in here. Yes, I need to be in here with the bearing. Oopsie daisy. Okay, nope. Again, I need to go this way. You can be moved in here. And again, I want to make sure you don't pick up all the world. So stay on 1. So if I do this, Aha! Apparently, my measurement wasn't exactly right. So that's the movement, right? The only thing that went wrong in here is that these things are too low. So actually, give me just a second. I'm gonna raise all of this line up one block. And there you go. Just a few minutes later, everything is up one block. I also discovered that since I could use another large cog in combination with a small cog, I didn't really need those extra two powered gear shifts that I promptly removed, and then I made all these chutes visible. So let's now try this again and see if it stops at the right position. Yes, exactly. This is exactly where I want the line of cobble to stop. So it needs to go from here to there. Now, as you just saw, a few things need to happen while this thing moves. So first of all, we need to make so that it rotates a set amount, first going in one direction, and then we switch direction and we need to rotate the exact same amount back. In order to achieve that, we're gonna use, first of all, redstone contacts, okay? The way you use redstone contacts is like so. For example, okay, let me see. I need to still use this crank. Do I have... Okay, yeah, I have clearance behind the contraption. Because what I want to do is add a little bit of glue in there and have my first contact in here. Now this... now the way a redstone contact works is that when there's a paired contact, let's say, nearby, so when they are touching, they don't need to be exactly aligned. So when it rotates, when they start touching, they're gonna emit a redstone signal, okay? And we're gonna use this basically to pick up from here a redstone signal that says the contraption is in position, okay? And the position will be either the top position or, let me see, okay, this should be the alignment and rotate. Okay, like this, and this is the bottom position. There you go. Bottom, top, right? Okay, the other thing we need to do is to turn this signal into a steady signal that pulses. Okay, because we need to operate basically a clutch at this point. A clutch needs to pause the entire contraption when we are at this position, okay? And it needs to pause enough time so that we can give a redstone pulse to the sticker. Like, first of all, the sticker needs to be still. It needs to be in block form rather than in moving entity form, so that it can receive a pulse and detach or attach when it's down. So we need to stop the contraption using a clutch that just stops all the rotational movement, and this thing needs to be stopped for a set amount of time. Let's say 1 second is probably enough, okay? After that 1 second, two things need to happen. The first thing is we need to use a gear shift to select or to reverse basically the rotation, and then we need to start again. And when we go back and this signal arrives, we need to do the exact same thing, which is stop the rotation so that a pulse can be detected, reverse the direction, and then resume motion. Okay, I hope this all makes sense. I'm gonna now build the redstone part in here so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's imagine that this redstone line is gonna have the signal that comes from the redstone contact. Now, by its nature, the redstone contact, it's not going to be a pulse. It's going to be something that flicks on as soon as the contact starts touching, and it stays on. The problem with the fact that it stays on is that we instead need to release at some point because we need to go back. So the way we achieve this, I have a diagram. I had to actually make a sketch of this for me. We need to go, first of all, into a powered latch. Powered latches are really cool. Basically, they allow you to reverse the state of the redstone coming out of them using a pulse. See? When this goes from off to on, this is reversed, okay? And you can even operate them manually if you so wish. Now, this is gonna be the basis of the mechanism that helps us switching direction. However, we also need to have a similar mechanisms that actually stops, or let's say operates the clutch to stop the contraption for a set amount of time. And the way to do that is to have the power toggle latch in conjunction with a timer and a second toggle latch. So instead of having redstone here, we have a timer. Where's the timer? Timer, please come in here. Then we can right click this and say, well, let's have it 3 seconds for now so that at least we can see what's happening. And then the timer, okay, let's do this, right? Now the timer is running. When it stops, it flicks in here, right? Because after this, we want to put another toggle latch in there. And then redstone, redstone, and also redstone all the way here. Wait, no, this, okay, I actually don't need this line because this is already operating a feedback loop like that. So when this is disabled, that thing runs and then switches everything, okay? The end result that we want to achieve, let's have this line going like this so that we can see. Okay, while trying to explain this, I actually realized that I missed a piece, which is a NOT gate, okay? Because this whole thing has its stable state when this is powered, whereas we need it to be stable when the output is unpowered, okay? Because in here, we're gonna have our clutch, right? Where's the clutch? Did I put it back in here? Clutch, get in here, okay. So, imagine this is the clutch. When the clutch is not powered, this is running. So if there was a source of power connected to this, this would run. However, when we give it a signal, it stops, but after 3 seconds, it starts running again. This is exactly what we want, because we want this to move, then it receives a signal, it stops for a while, just enough for this thing to release the blocks, and then it needs to start running again until it gets to this. This also gives it a signal like this. Then after a set amount of time, starts running again, okay? So this is the first part of our circuitry. Then the other part is the part that actually switches the rotation. This is actually way easier than this, because we can simply use a pulse repeater like this and a powered toggle latch like this. And this is going to operate our, where are you, gear shift. So if I place a gear shift in here, maybe rotate it like this and connect it with some more red alloy wire. Okay, this is going to be powered by the same, okay, by the same signal like this. Okay, so this is not power, so this is rotating, and it's rotating in one direction, the direction that corresponds to the gear shift being unpowered. Then when we come in contact with one of the redstone contacts. This happens. Direction changes. Oh, I need a pulse repeater between the two things. I basically need a pulse repeater that separates these two things. Okay, so I wasn't actually... No, this is a pulse repeater already. Oh, I need one in here then. Right? So pulse repeater here and here. And this is my input. So this comes from the contacts. So let's see. Exactly, because this way this signal cannot travel back and activate that. So let's reset it. Okay, this means it's moving. Now it gets in contact with the redstone contact, gives it a signal, it stops for a while, then starts, but now goes in the opposite direction. Then comes in contact with the other redstone contact, signal comes in again, it stops for a while, starts moving again, and it reverses direction again. Okay? This is it. This is gonna work. The only other thing we need is a couple of lines that actually are gonna give power to this when it is in its resting position. And I think we can do that simply with a few of these framed red alloy wire. We basically need to reach up to that thing. Okay, and all the while we need to try not to stick to anything, which I think is gonna be the actual challenge here. So maybe I can run a few of these. Okay, let's see. If I have... If I have my red alloy here, would this be enough to power that? Okay, now I need to make sure I don't put this in a wall or something. And stop, thank you very much. It goes too quickly, way too quickly. Okay, this is now sitting there. I have my red alloy wire in there. What if I power this? I wonder. Yeah, put everything away. Give me a lever. Let's see. If I power you. Did you extend? I think you did. Okay, it went back. Okay, so this works for that. Now, the only other thing we need is the following. So, when this signal arrives, this thing would flick just too quickly, because the thing is, the sticker needs to become a block first, remember, and then it can detect the redstone pulse. So this is where our two adjustable pulse repeaters come in. Okay, so if I remove a piece here just at the end and say, okay, you are an adjustable pulse repeater and you're gonna delay the entire thing by, let me look at my notes. I actually have to turn on the light in here because I can't see my notes anymore. Okay, in my tests, 5 ticks were enough. So I say 5 ticks. Now the way this adjustable pulse repeater works is the following. Let me show. So if I turn on and then off, it's gonna wait a few moments. Actually, let me say 5 in here. See, so it actually takes 5 ticks for the pulse to travel through it and then be expressed this way. I didn't really want to do that. I don't want to connect to everything else. Let me do it this way. Okay, so if it's, let's say, 15 ticks, so see, the pulse travels through it slowly and then pulses, right? And this is what it's gonna do. It basically allows the pulse to get to the sticker after the sticker became a solid block. So 5 ticks is going to be more than enough in there. Then we need to get to the sticker when it goes this way and stops in there. How do we reach up there? you may ask, and here I think it's where these things come in handy, although I cannot really travel alongside this because it'll probably pick it up. What if I go up this way? Wait, do I have more red alloy wire? Yes, I do. I go that way. I probably can get rid of this lever now. And this redstone line will have to come from somewhere. I guess from here. So let me move it like this for now. Okay. So it's in here now. It can go up. Okay, it goes up, but okay, I can simply move this there. Yeah, that's definitely what I should do. So I don't actually need two, because if I can use the same line like this, right? And I set it to 5 ticks. Okay. This is the actual test. This should power this now, right? So lever here. Let's see. I think it extended. Yes. And it went back. Yup, it works. It works. So a pulse on this would be able to command the sticker both in this position and in this position. Okay? Cool. Okay, what I need to do now is to put... Wait, I need a what? I need this, actually. Because this didn't really need that in that position, did it? Yeah, it didn't. Cool, but I need this in this position. Here. Then I need to get the input signal from this and this. And then I need to find a place for the entire mechanism. No problem. So I can collect the input signal both from there and there. And have it come down here. And then look, I can make this slightly more compact. Like this. And am I missing just one piece? Okay, I can collect the wire from here. Okay, I think I need to reset it. Okay, because in that position it needs to be not sticky. Okay, so I can actually keep a lever here, or maybe even here, as a sticker reset mechanism, manual reset. And I guess now I could try just the sticker mechanism, right? So in this position should be sticky, yes. The sticky part is out. Now if I rotate in the other direction, sticky part is disconnected, exactly. Okay, this part is working fantastically, like a charm. Now, here comes the interesting bit. Let's see, what if I put the gear shift? This is gonna be close, right? Because I put this here. I could have gone, you know. Yeah, I probably better move all of this a little bit more. Let me try and do that. Okay, I think I got it. This is my reset switch. This still operates the sticker as wanted, and this will still operate this. I can test it just one more time to make sure I didn't break it. So it's like this, it flicks, and this is sticky. And then I go back up. And that is not sticky now. Okay. Okay. This part is working. Now, gear shift. So you're gonna switch direction. You go in here, you are the easy part of the mechanism, because you only need to get your signal out of a pulse repeater and a powered toggle latch, right? So I can just do powered toggle latch going into it, and I guess pulse repeater. There you go. This should work. Again, I can test this. Okay, this just got reversed, which means now I just need to right-click again. Exactly. Oh, look at that. It's amazing. It's doing exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. Now, this thing is going super quickly with the hand crank. We are gonna actually get the rotational speed from here. We absolutely do not need this to go super quickly. However, this thing got all messed up. So let me reset it. Okay. Now, this now needs to operate our clutch. The clutch is going to be located. So I can't really put it this close, because otherwise I wouldn't know where to have my other redstone contraption, which is probably going to be around here. I should clear some of this space. I could put it here. This isn't fantastic, is it? Let's see. Okay, so if I run a belt from here to here, this rotates, and then I put a few cogs, like one there and one there, this will rotate, right? And this will rotate in this direction now, which should rotate that way, which should be cool. However, okay, let's see. I need a lever in here for manual operation, okay? So that I can just flick this and it stops. Now, I need to clear a little bit of space around here so that I can rebuild that right here. Okay, this might be enough. The thing that is not good is that these things are too close to each other. Too close to each other. What can I do about it? I guess I can... I think I should test this again. Yup. And again. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. What did I lose? Okay, I got the contact. I lost the sticker. Oh gosh. Alright. Alright, stay calm. You knew it was gonna happen. Just be patient. Okay, so let's make a second sticker. I actually need a slime ball for this. Grab one and okay. Second sticker ready to go. And now I'm thinking, you know, all that red alloy wire spaghetti is getting really complicated really quickly. But I definitely have access to wireless redstone connectivity, don't I? Let me see, where is it? Redstone link. I think we can make this. So redstone links can transmit redstone signals wirelessly. Yes, I think that's exactly what they are intended for. Right-click while sneaking to toggle receive mode. Okay, so they can be set to either transmit or receive mode. Okay, you can even right-click with a wrench to do the same, so change the mode. Receivers emit the redstone power of transmitters within 128 blocks, which is cool. Can I click on... No? Okay, I can click on this. Placing items in the 2 slots can specify a frequency, which is cool. Only the links with matching frequencies will communicate. Okay, what's the actual recipe though? That's incredibly easy, and I have a bunch of brass already. So tell you what, I think. Okay, let's really quickly wait. Activate. Okay. Make a few plates, and I will also need to make some redstone torches. Not that many. Let's make that many. Okay, and you guys can go back in there. Do I have... You can shut down. Do I have my plates? I have a bunch of plates of many kinds. Then we get back in here and we take the redstone link. And we get only 4. Okay, let me make a few more because I think I'm gonna use these a lot going forward. Okay, we're back down. I have my redstone links. And I think I can dismantle a bunch of stuff in here and actually set it up again so that we use our redstone links. So for example, I have my redstone contacts, right? I could simply say, instead of having wires and having this structure, I could say redstone contact, you output to a redstone link, and I'll say that you are frequency is contact, okay? And that signifies that that's our input. The other thing I can't do is I can't remove these blocks. And I guess I could even leave this thing floating. I don't really care that much. Well, I could do this. Just so that it doesn't look too bad. Whoop. And I can't... Oh, yeah, I can actually jump in there. So I have another one here. Are you facing... You're facing the wrong direction, aren't you? How did that happen? This is still happening. Is it normal? I mean, do you have a facing? Maybe you don't. So let me set you up like this. Can I test the rotation of this right now? Okay, see, okay, the reason why I messed this up last time is that I wasn't paying enough attention to the rotation, because you can actually see it. Now, if I were to connect, so let me shut this down so it doesn't rotate, but when it does, this thing would rotate counterclockwise. So what I want to do, for example, to bring this up is take a lever from somewhere, not there, from this, put it in here. Okay, this would reverse. So if I connect it now and activate, this would go this way, okay? It's actually pretty easy to see. Let me get these. Connect. Now. Okay, so what's currently happening is that the entire thing is shutting down. And it's shutting down because we are trying to go too fast. It's too quick. I can shut that down, which means all of this will rotate more slowly, and this should now work. Okay, now let me flip this again so that I have to come back. I can, and yes, this confirms me that this activates. So, I could clear up a little bit more space in here and set up my circuits in here and connect them not via cable but via redstone link. So give me a second. Alright, so now where were we? I want to rebuild my circuit in here, so let's start with a redstone link right here and set it up on the same frequency as my redstone contacts, yes, and set it to receiver. So this basically is now my input signal, right? Okay. What I need to do with my input signal is, first of all, I can split it and send it here into a powered latch. Okay. And this powered latch can immediately become the output that goes to my gear shift. So if I remove this and place another link in here, let's see, how do I signify this? I can maybe give it the hand crank, okay? And say, okay, you there, same, okay, this is the hand crank output, which means you are the receiver for it. Receiver, okay. All right, so whenever this is on, that is on. And I actually like it like this now, because if we were to rotate, this would go this way now. No? Not. So I can come in here and actually set it by flicking this. Okay, cool. Because it means normal rotation counterclockwise. I need you to go counterclockwise, which means you need to be disabled, because if you're enabled, you reverse the rotation. Okay, it checks out. Now, I need to build also this part. It basically needs to get the signal to our sticker when it's up here and when it's down there. And I think we can achieve this with 2 more links. I hope I have enough links now, because I'm using a lot of them. Okay, let me clear this and set up the links for a second. Okay, I'm gonna set these up at the frequency sticker, but this and this, okay? So, and these are all gonna be receivers, because, wait a second, I didn't need to do that. Place it down again, do this and this, I just need this simple right click. Okay, receiver for sticker, and in here, you're also a receiver for the sticker circuit, and sticker circuit is going to be, first of all, a pulse repeater. That's gonna even allow me to simplify the entire thing. So, pulse repeater coming out, which also means no signal will come back through it, right? And then for the stickers, we just need pulse repeater. I mean, adjustable pulse repeater, 5 ticks, connected like so, and it needs to go directly into this thing. Set it like so. Where the heck did my sticker go? I had? Okay, here it is. That was weird. It kind of disappeared on me for a second. Okay, so you send the signal, you receive the signal. Now, something else I could do in here is I could set up a lever in here just so that we can manually reset this. So, this basically. And of course there's no sticker in there at the moment, and I need to replace it. So, okay, this goes 9 blocks out. I need to put a smidge of super glue here, and then sticker. Okay, this is actually good. This is actually good, because it needs to be deactivated when it's here. Okay, so if I were to manually put you down now, so counterclockwise, yes, and then disable you. Did you receive your signal? Yes, you did, because you're now sticky. Okay, this is working, this is awesome actually. Now, the complicated part of the circuit is instead the timer, the double latch timer thing. So, double latch timer thing. I think I need a second pulse repeater here because I need to actually make sure that the circuits are separate. So, pulse repeater here. This needs to go into... Where is... Oh, it's still in here. Okay, cool. I need to move all of this. Give me a second. So, this goes to latch, timer, latch, yes. And then they need to be connected like so, and also I need to create a feedback loop around here. Okay, so that it switches exactly like that. Now, this is now active. The reason why I thought earlier that I also needed a NOT signal is that this is now powered, but I actually can simply do this, and this will still work, okay? There's no need to do anything else, because, let's see, when I flick this, it goes to active for a while and then resets. So this is practically good this way. Last thing I need to do is I need to use 2 more links. And do I actually need a link for this now? It's this close. Okay, let's not use a link now and actually do this. This is much better. And you're set to 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna set you to 5 seconds for now, so that I have time to intervene should I need. Now, this is all good, I think. And this lever, I can have another one, let's say... You see, the only thing I would like more than this, or I should say in addition to this, is another, maybe link, somewhere, so that I can shut it all down without having to go right there. Because I have, you know, a manual control in here, one in there. So what if I do this, and I set this to... What if I set this to lever? And I do this, and I set this to lever, and I say, now you need to shut off. This is a... I don't want to do that, I just wanted to say that this was a receiver. So, lever, you're a receiver, okay. Now I can take this off without it. Okay, it doesn't move, because it's manually turned off. So, let me see. Is it all going in the right direction? So normally this would be counterclockwise, but this is active, so it's gonna go clockwise. And yeah, I think we are ready. This should in theory all work exactly the way I need. So let's stay in here so that I'm ready to shut it off again if need be, and go. Goes up. Stops for 5 seconds, see that timer running, and then goes back down, stops for 5 seconds, oh, this is amazing, and then goes back up again, and releases, look at that, released, comes back down, grabs, we made it. I think I can speed this up now, so we can go as quickly as 1 second delay. Alright, the only thing we need now is to place our lava. I need only 1 bucket actually to do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't have quite enough lava. I don't know what I did, but it seemed to work just the same. I actually didn't need to put... And look at this. Grabs the entire row, goes up. The drills break it. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And is it all coming down here? Yes. Yes. Okay, now, of course, for now, we're just collecting all the different kind of cobblestone in here. What we will need to do in the next episodes is route all of this through maybe more conveyor belts. Maybe I can reverse this and go this way in the wall and then that way. And we need to come up with a system to accumulate, maybe right in here or in here, and then when it's ready to go, we need to change, you know, that lift contraption so that it periodically comes down, collects everything, and lift it all up to ground level. I like it so much. Can I make it even faster? I think I can. I think I can. I can definitely make the rotation faster for this. Okay, shut down for a second. Totally works. Now, what if I were to make you rotate faster? Okay, now I'm going from big cog to small cog. And this is still doing the normal counterclockwise rotation. I have to check out, so this would now go clockwise, which is good and should go slightly faster. Let's see. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah. It's a little bit faster. I can turn this down a little bit more. I'm thinking, what about 0.8 seconds? So that it stops in there just enough time for the sticker to grab and release. And remember, each time it goes up, we are getting 8 different blocks. And extremely efficient, by the way. All of this, remember, is just so that we break the cobblestone very far from the lava, so that no block is wasted. So this is 100% efficiency. It's an octuple cobblestone generator, 100% efficient. So it's gonna be massively faster than anything else. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Alla prossima!